Hi guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Today's video is a little bit special and a little bittersweet. We're going to take a full tour of the doll room, the overflow room, and even the closets. I'll also show you how I organize and store my collection. But this isn't just a tour. There have been some pretty significant and exciting changes happening in our home that include moving all the doll items into a completely different location. So this is actually the last time we'll tour the doll room where my channel began. That makes this tour extra special for me, and I hope for you too. So let's get started. All right, let's just go ahead and address the elephant in the room. Yes, this is the Harry Potter My Life As collection from Walmart. And honestly, once I ordered it, I thought, what have I done? Because I'm really not even a big Harry Potter fan. I think what pulled me in was a little bit of nostalgia along with the overall look and all of the little accessories. There's just something really charming about it. I'm just going to skim over the Harry Potter items, so we'll take a quick look. We have Corinne, and she is in a Ravenclaw uniform. And this is the My Life As doll, and she is a Hufflepuff. Each doll comes with a mascot. And then I have Kit here, and she is serving as my Malfoy. And of course, she is wearing Slytherin. And she has a cauldron here, and I just want to show you this real quick. It flips over so you can change what you have brewing. And then this is Kinsley, and she is a Hufflepuff. And then we have the Quidditch set, and I absolutely love this. And it opens up, and the golden snitch is inside there. I just love all the detail. And then I do have the American Girl Numbers 2000, and I also have the hat, the sorting hat that comes with it. And then this is the sorting hat from the Walmart brand, and they're Numbers 2000, but it does not have the name printed on it anywhere. And this is one of the other My Life As dolls, and she is the House of Slytherin. And here is her mascot, and he would not stand up, and I would lean him on things and it didn't work. And so I put him in this piece of luggage, and I love it because it looks like he's just popping out of there and that it was just meant to be. So he looks pretty cute in there, I think. And then here's the train. And again, I'll show you this some other time. And this is London, and she is my Harry Potter. And hang on one second. I had tried earlier to put the glasses on her one-handed, and it just didn't quite work. So here she is. I think she looks really cute. Let's just set them aside. There we go. Maybe a little better. I don't know. I do think that they are a little large, but I think they're pretty cute. And I think she makes a good Harry Potter. And then I'm going to show you this real quick. This just makes a noise. It has that screeching noise, but that's my favorite. And we'll go around here. And she is Gryffindor. And this is her mascot. And she has a little bit of a wonky eye, and it kind of looks like she's in midweek. So I'm just gonna go with that. And then she is in Ravenclaw. And this is her mascot. And then you see the back of the train a little bit. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is look inside the closet, but I'm gonna show you these couple of things that I have right outside the door. And obviously this is for shoes. And my father-in-law made that for my daughter when she was younger, and it means a lot to me, so I'm gonna have to find it, or find a place for it in the new location. And then I have my Wednesdays, And this little piece of furniture was my daughter's. And that's some artwork that she did many years ago. And then I have some American Girl magazines. And then the mini dolls were her collection as well, but I like to display them. Okay, let's go see what's in the closet. Here we are. Stand back and kind of let you see it. And I have to say, I'm very excited when I can see floor. And the reason for that is I did have it just jam-packed in here, and recently redid everything and got everything where I wanted. And the irony of that is now I'm moving it all. So isn't that just how it works out sometimes? So I have extra furniture up here. And the idea is that we want to recreate this in a new doll room. The difference is I won't have a closet, so it'll be where you can see it in the doll room. So that'll be different and be kind of interesting. And we have this slat wall, and we're going to use that as well. But this just gives you an idea of how I store things and how I organize. And I love this because you can just look through like you're going shopping. So it does make it easier to dress the dolls. And I do have some things that I have the sets together, and I kind of flip-flop back and forth on that. I see some of the YouTubers who they categorize things. They, you know, put shorts in a bin or jeans or dresses or something like that, and they don't have things separated by sets. And I feel like that's probably a smarter way to do it, but I just struggle with breaking them apart. So if you have any ideas or thoughts on that, I would greatly appreciate the feedback. And then these items are actually in the boxes. I do take things out of the box and use it and then put it back. And that really comes from this little issue I'm dealing with over here of, do I want to, you know, break up the set or keep it together? So. And then I have salon chair and the Our Generation closet, and then some more furniture that I'm not using right now. And then over here, these are some older outfits and things that I don't typically use. So this is just storage for those pieces. And then down here, I have the Our Generation theater, and it is definitely on my favorite list. I do love it, but however, it is rather large and I don't have a place to display it right now. And there's some of the goodies in there. I actually made those little chocolate bars. And this is Macy and this is Reese, and they're just kind of hanging out here. And then, I hate to say it, but there is a doll right back there, and her name is Hallie. And hopefully I will find a place for the theater in the new location. So we shall see. And then this is pretty much, well, most of my accessories. I do have another closet that I'm using, but I really love how this works because you have the baskets in the cubbies. And the thing I love about the baskets is if you're doing a video or you're changing a scene or doing something in the dollhouse, you can just grab one of these, pull it out and take it to whatever location you need it, and then bring it back. And I just find that very satisfying. It just makes it so much easier. So I am going to have these in the new location, but they're probably going to be in open shelving. So that's going to be interesting. We'll have to see how all that works. So I'll miss my little cubbies. But I think it'll work well. Okay, so let's go over here, and I'm gonna try to just circle around the room. So this up here is an Our Generation train, and it's a pretty fun piece, and I don't believe that they sell it anymore. I haven't seen it in a very long time, but it's pretty unique. And then I have Ruthie and Samantha. And Samantha is the reason that all of this is here. My daughter and my husband were at a garage sale, and she was probably in 2nd or 3rd grade, and she knew about American Girl dolls, and she'd never said anything to us, but she saw her and she said, "Dad, this is such a great deal. Can I get this doll?" And she came with several outfits, and he said, "Sure." And it started all of this. And this Samantha is a Pleasant Company Samantha, so she's pretty extra special to us. And then we have Molly over here and the Our Generation Schoolhouse. And then this is Blair, and she is in her restaurant. Let's just take a quick look at the restaurant and the things I have in here. And of course, I like to put extra goodies in here when I can. And sometimes I don't show you guys this stuff. I love this. I think it is so cute. Let's see what's back here. Move her out of the way. There we go. That's not too super exciting, but it's kind of cute. And then I have the table set. And then here is Isabel and Bailey. Okay, and then right here, we have, of course, the twins, Isabel and Nikki. And I have a little fun story to tell you about this. I got the twins, and I told my husband I want to make a room for them. And so he helped me, and we got it all together. We worked pretty hard on it, and I was hoping to release a video on it soon thereafter so that it would be at the time of when they had hit the market, and you know, people would be excited to see a video on them, and it just never happened. So shame on me, but here it is now. And if you've been viewing my channel for a while, you probably have seen it in like doll room tours like this. But let's just take a little closer look. And these pound puppies I got around Christmas time this year. I think they're so cute. And I actually did a video with the twins for Christmas. And then over here, we have Pizza Hut. And that came from the pizza set that they sold or are still selling for the twins. And I was just like, I have to create a Pizza Hut. So here it is. And this was a lot of fun to do. I really enjoyed making this. And back there, I made those tea urns, and they're made out of toilet paper rolls, but I think it turned out pretty well. And then of course I put the Pac-Man in here, not originally, but when I did put it in, I thought, oh, that was a good way to go. I mean, come on, pizza and Pac-Man is a perfect combo. Little trash can. And I made that window, and I know it has clouds, which is weird, and I was hoping to make like a parking lot or show an area where there's a Blockbuster or something like that, and I just couldn't find anything, so we have clouds. And then down here is a beach room. And I love all the colors. And this bedding set I got off of Etsy. And then next door is my strawberry shortcake troll room. And it really did not start out that way. It just kind of ended up that way. And it's because I have all this stuff laying out here. And then Lila likes this room, so I have her in here. I think she's just cute in here because she's in pink. And I have these little guys back here. Aren't they cute? And I love that radio. Kind of got a pillow in the way. All right, and then over here, I have a new piece of furniture or shelving unit, and I absolutely love it. And I just got this maybe a month ago, I guess. And now we're gonna move it. And something that was so exciting about the bakery was the shelf that I had here before was taller, and so I couldn't reach anything. And I would have to stand on a stool so that I could touch anything. But look, now I can touch it. And I'm gonna tell you, that was very exciting for me. So I get to keep this shelving unit, so I'll still be able to reach the bakery. So that's a nice plus. And then down here, I have the My Life As Bakery. And I absolutely love this. And you know what I love about it the most is the exterior. I think it's beautiful. And I like how the black and white stripe mimics this. So I know you have an interior and an exterior, and that may be kind of strange, but I like it. I think it works just fine. And then this is Sophie Claire. And I forgot to tell you that that is Everly. And of course you guys know Claudie. Okay, and then I have Julie's bathroom down here. And this used to be, well, I had it in the dollhouse and I revamped it, so I didn't have a place for it. And then I moved it into the overflow room closet. And then when I got this shelving unit, I was like, oh, now I have a place to actually see it in the doll room. So that's how it ended up here. And Julie's items are over here. And you know, that egg chair is gigantic. It is so big that I had to create its own space, so it had to have its own room. So here it is. And I think it's cute. It's very nostalgic for me. And the birds there, I remember when I was a little girl, we had these exact same birds in our bathroom. And when I saw this, I think it was online or something, and I printed them off, and I was really tickled to find them, and I put them there just glued onto, I don't know, some kind of base or something so that they would last a little better. I think it's foam. It's been a while since I did that. And then here we have Julie's bedroom. And she used to have a larger bedroom because I moved some things around in the dollhouse. But this one works just fine. And then here's her little pet rock Chip, and that's from World's Smallest. And then she has some other World's Smallest items, which I think are perfect for her. Like the Easy Bake Oven and the Barbie head, and that is actually a Hallmark ornament. So there's her space. And then up here we have Corinne's collection. And I used to have this on my island, and I loved it because you could see all the way around it. And that was so nice. And I had the whole collection out on the island, but it took up the whole island. And I use it for filming and for, you know, display of other items. So I ended up putting it up here, but I think it works pretty well. And then of course there's Gwen. And then their little puppy dog. And then over here I have Kira. And this is just another living room. So they have two living areas. And I used to have this wallpaper in Julie's room, the larger room, and I loved it so much that I used it again here. And I think it works just fine with this furniture. You'll have to tell me what you think. Is it too much? It's a lot of pattern. There's kind of a lot going on there. And then over here we have Courtney's room. And I love this room. This is, I resonate with Courtney. This is kind of my time. And then she has parsley here. How cute is that? And there's a little tag. I used to have a guinea pig too. I love the carpet. And I found that at Joann's Fabrics. And then back there is her sleeping bag. It's hard to see it. And then this is what used to be Julie's room, and it's now a kitchen. And Kanani is washing dishes. I think that's so cute. And then I want to show you guys this. I love this. How fun is that? And this cabinet is from Queen's Treasures, and I absolutely love it, and I actually use it for storage. I've got some of Julie's things in there. And there's her fondue pot. And I've got another one of my little fun trash cans. And that's from Dollar Tree. And then I made these little Oreos. Kind of fun. And then here's the new bathroom. And it used to be a Monsters Inc. room. And I wanted a little more modern bathroom, so that's where this came from. And as the lights come on, turn it on. Isn't that cute? And then I love this. So this is the washing machine. That's kind of a long load, right? And here's the dryer. I absolutely love that they work. It's so cute. And then I have a fancy toilet. And then down here, I have my seaside diner. And this is, it's way up there, top 10 rooms. I love this room. It just makes me happy. And I love anything beach related. And if you guys have been following me anytime at all, you know that. So I won't keep talking about it. And then we have Mary Ellen and Scooter. I think that might be a no-no to have him in the restaurant, but it's my restaurant, so I'm gonna let him be in there. I think he looks cute in there. And then over here is my other living room, and this used to be the kitchen, and it was just too big. So I changed it up a little bit. And this is Sam. She's my Adora doll. And bless her heart, she does not stand well. And she has been sitting on that couch for months, but I finally was able to get her to stand long enough to do this video. So there she is. And then I have Leah here. Okay. So now I'm going to show you what's in the built-in over here. And I know you guys have not seen this doll because I have not shared her on my channel. And there's a little story behind this. We went to the Dallas store, the old one, and I had seen her in the catalog and thought she was pretty, but didn't think I wanted to purchase her. And when I saw her in person, I was flabbergasted. I thought she is stunning. And so I said something to my husband about Christmas. Maybe, I could get her for Christmas. Well, Christmas morning, I opened this doll. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's something not quite right with her face. And I noticed it right away, and I thought, I don't know what to do, And I finally said something to my family, and my husband said, well, you can look for another one. But this one is special to me as well. And the reason she's special is because my daughter chose her for me. And so that means a lot to me. And another just little tidbit about her is the swirl in her hair. And I don't know if they all had that. I don't remember that, but hers is very pronounced, and I just think it makes her a little more unique. So she has a place for sure. But this was the one that I was able to choose, and you can see that she is very pretty. And then I have my Cinderella dolls, and they are new. This one is my original Cinderella, and my husband and I went to the new Park Lane store in Dallas, and I was able to choose her, and I think she is beautiful. Then we purchased these outfits at the same time that we got her. And I told my husband, you know, it would be really fun to have Cinderellas to wear these outfits. And at the time, that was not something we wanted to do. And so for a very long time, I had Kira in this outfit, and then I had Isabel in this outfit. And it was very cute. But just recently, I ordered these dolls, and there is a story behind it. I'm not going to talk about it now because I am going to do a video on it. But anyway, there is an interesting story to tell about this. But right now you get to see the good stuff and how it all turned out. And so I'm very pleased, and I just think they're very pretty, and it worked out well, so I'm really happy with it. And then there's the little accessories. Look at these little guys, they're so cute. And then I took their dresses that they had on, and I used a command hook and hung their dresses in their boxes. So I love that because I can still have them just right there with the doll, and I can display them too, so that works well. And then that is Julie's bike, and my family got that for me for Christmas one year. And then I'm going to show you down here the inside of this, and I've never shown this to you guys. And I just cleaned it out, but I have these American Girl books, and I would say 95% of them were my daughters. And then look at that stack of American Girl catalogs. I think I probably have some that are 20 years old. Isn't that crazy? And I don't know if you guys would be interested, but maybe we could do some look throughs. So if you like that idea, let me know, because I think that would be fun to look at some that are really old. And then down here, I have the books from Our Generation dolls, and I have some Fancy Nancy books. And you'll see her in just a minute, along with my Our Generation dolls. And we'll look at them now. And they're up here. And you've seen them, but I have never introduced them. So I'm going to do that real quick. This is Maria. This is Willow. This is Megan. This is Millie right there. That is Emily. This is Joni right there. This is Liliana, and this is Sandy. And it's hard because I'm short and I have to reach. So it's just a little difficult for me. And then this has probably been here pretty close to the whole time I've had my channel. Joss for sure, because I got her back in 2020, but it wasn't too long thereafter that I got the beach house. And so Nanea is hanging out in there, and so is Lainey. And I'll show you a quick run through of that as well. So you can kind of see how I have it decorated. I love to put in extras, as you guys know. Just makes it fun. Okay. And then I'll show you inside the van. And those are from the beach in Galveston. And then this room is very special to me because the Incredible Room is my first video I ever did on YouTube. And it's the reason I started YouTube. And how this came to be is it started with these images here that are from a Kleenex box. And I thought, wow, I could make a whole room around these images. And it worked out, and here it is. So it's still here. And I don't know how I'm gonna move this over because it's built in to this. So I'm not real sure how I'll do it, but I'll try to figure it out and get it recreated over there. And then this is Fancy Nancy. And the reason Fancy Nancy is in here, and she was my daughter's doll, is because I tried to put an American Girl doll in here and it just didn't work for me. And when I put Fancy Nancy in here, I was like, that's it. She is perfect. And I just think she's adorable in here. I think she is so cute. And the bed, my husband made for me, and then I made all the bedding. And then my daughter gave me Edna Mode for Christmas one year. Isn't she cute? And then we have Felicity and Elizabeth, and they were my daughter's dolls. And then these dolls belong to both my girls. Okay, and I'm going to show you this cabinet. This cabinet changes as far as what's in it. Right now, it has empty boxes in it, which is a good thing because I can probably just put this kind of stuff in my attic and store it that way. And then that means that I don't need this storage in the new area. And then this is just kind of odds and ends stuff. So not too much in there. Now this area is a problem. And you will see, this is terrible. It's stuffed. And I have extra fabric in here. Of course, Samantha's bed, because I don't have a place for it right now. And then I have pillows, and I don't even know if you can see. I have bedding. It's kind of messy, just a little bit. And then in here, guys, this is a fun drawer. Look at this drawer. I love this drawer. This is great. I don't know what I'll ever do with any of this, but it is fun. It is cute. There's Rex. So I need a place for that stuff. All right, and then here, this is a sentimental drawer because this is something that just means something to me. And then confession time. I am a huge Jurassic Park fan. And I need to find a place for this stuff. I don't know if I'll put it in the doll room. That seems kind of odd, but it is fun to have. And I like dinosaurs, and I love this iconic entrance into Jurassic Park and the Jeeps. I just love it. So I really should find a place for it. I think it's fun. And then you guys have seen this island forever, but I've never showed you what's inside of it. So I thought it would be fun to show you that as well. So this is my messy drawer, and obviously this is YouTube stuff, and I think I'm gonna just have to go through it and get rid of it because I find so many things don't work and have a hard time finding things that do. And I have such a struggle with lighting and getting enough lighting. And so I think I'm probably gonna let go of some of these things. But look at these huge drawers. So this is gonna help with my storage. So that means, you know, maybe getting rid of a few things to make room for something else. And then this drawer is just about empty. I have cardboard there, of course. And then this I made when I did the Grinch video. And I had so much fun making it because I really do love to be creative. And I think it turned out well, but I don't know what else I can do with it unless I make another Grinch video. So if you guys have a suggestion, that would be great. I would love to hear it. And then in here, this is oddball. Yep, wrapping paper. Because originally this was going to be a craft table and wrapping center, and it didn't fit. This is so full. It didn't fit in the area we were going to put it in, so that's how I ended up with it. So I think I'm going to let all of this go so I can use it for doll stuff. Look how it is so full. It's so embarrassing. But this is terrible. This is really bad. Okay, this is all of the seasonal stuff, and it is just stuffed full. Is that not crazy? Oh my goodness. And I have 3 Christmas trees in there. But you know what? I use them. So I don't know. I'm going to have to get rid of some of it. I mean, I do have some things I don't typically use. So, and then you can see how far back it goes, and it's just full. So I'm going to give you a once over of this room. I think I got it all. And then we're going to go next door to see the overflow. So there you go. Okay, let's go next door. And I mean, it's next door. Okay. So let me get over here where you can see. So this is new as well. We've had this in here for probably about 3 months, and we're gonna have to move it. But you know, the good thing about all of this is everything will be in one location. And so I think that's gonna be great. But this has become, as of about 3 months ago, our dual purpose room, which is a guest area and doll overflow room. This, our Murphy bed, is actually gonna move into the doll room that we just left. And then this is gonna be transformed into something for my husband, which I'm very excited for him. I really am. I think it's gonna be wonderful, and he's earned it, and I'm happy for him. And then I'm going to move to another location that used to be his, and I will reveal that in a different video. And so I'm gonna give you a real quick look of this. I want you to see kind of how everything looks from far back, and then let you see what's up here. And then we'll take a quick look at the closet. And I'm excited to let you guys see this so that you can see this, and then when we do the new area and you see that, you can kind of compare and see what you think. And then I hope you'll let me know. But it is nice to think about everything being in one area. And this is Eiley, and she's my Journey Girl doll. I love this. I love all of the accessories. How fun is that? And then this is the Our Generation bowling alley. I feel like it's a pretty unique piece. I don't see very many YouTubers showing it on their channel. I don't know if they don't have it, or you know, they have it and they have it stored or something. And this is so random because I have a kitchen, a bowling alley, and a beach car. What is wrong with me? I don't know. And Raquel and her beach car was my gift from my husband for Christmas. And then this is Honeybee Acres, and it's a Walmart brand. And this is their farmhouse. And I actually have a video of this on my channel too. And then here I have just empty boxes. And then this is what the Harry Potter sets came in. And I thought that the boxes were beautiful. I mean, they're so artistic. And I just decided I would display them. And I don't know if I'll have room in the new area, but we'll just have to see. And then I have this island, and I use it for display and also for filming. And both of the islands are hopefully gonna fit in the new area. And then I'm just gonna show you what's in here. Here's some flooring. This actually goes with the My Life as bakery, but because I have the exterior showing, I don't need the flooring. And then this is obviously for crafts. And then I have down here, I have some stickers and that kind of thing, things that need to stay flat. And it works well to have it in there and then have a little weight on it to keep them flat. And then this is just for crafts, and it's mostly cardboard. And then I have some pamphlets, product inserts and instructions, the ones that come either on the outside of the box or in the box, and come with the Our Generation and American Girl sets. Not all of them, but the ones I do have, I keep in here. And then I also have some receipts, but again, I probably don't have all of them in here. And then this is kind of a catch-all. And I have a bunch of stuff in there. I don't even know what it is. And then I do occasionally do an outdoor scene. And then this is like that fake grass. And then this, remember when we were looking at the Pizza Hut and I said that there was something else in there originally? I had made this, and it's a kitchen door because I wanted it to be like, you know, if you're at a restaurant and they have a door and you can kind of see in the kitchen, kind of not see. So I made this for that, and decided I like the Pac-Man better, so that's just hanging out in here now. And here is another one of those Kleenex boxes I was telling you about. And I didn't use this one, but I bet I've had that 10 years. Isn't that crazy? And then in here, I have some flat items, and they're scenes, and I've used them a little bit. And I got such a deal on these on Macari. I want to say I got like 4 or 5 of them for like $25. So that was great. And then here I have my label maker and my command hooks and a little bit of extra fabric. This used to be the rug in my Monsters Inc. room. And then here is a template for a door that I had in the Monsters Inc. room and for the window in the Pizza Hut. Okay, let's look in this closet real quick. And I showed you guys this recently. And I received that for Valentine's Day. And then I got the Our Generation one. And I did a comparison video. And I'm just gonna tell you right now, after having them for a little bit, I love both of them. So it's great. And then this is more of the Honeybee Acres, and this is the bakery, and this is the ice cream shop. And then here's some just cute baby dolls. And I've had them stored and you couldn't even see them. And so I was so excited to get them in here. So I'm going to definitely have to find a cute place for them in the new area. And then here's some more things that I have in here, because this again is Overflow. I've had that forever. And then I put this out because it had been in storage and I enjoy being able to look at it. And then I have this little basket of goodies. Good grocery haul. And then this is the Our Generation RV. And I have this on my channel as well, and it is adorable. I think you guys would love it. An American Girl horse, Our Generation horse. And then I have this Our Generation doll, and her name is Shelly. And then I have Dorothy, and she was a gift from my daughter for Christmas. And then I got this. This was a gift from a coworker for Christmas. Isn't she cute? 40 years, oh my goodness. And then up here, I put all the twins items in this basket, and they've just been there forever. I mean, I have changed their clothes and that kind of thing a couple of times, but I need to find a place for that too in the new area. And then here is Molly's kitchen table and chairs. And then I have the Our Generation and the My Life As. And then this is the Our Generation pantry. And then I have the hot chocolate stand that is Our Generation. And then of course, we have the coffee shop from American Girl. And this is Kendall. And Kendall has been serving coffee for quite some time now because I love how she matches the coffee shop. I think she looks adorable in there. Okay, and then I have the Pet Boutique. And this is My Life As, and I think it's really cute. See the newspaper in there? It's got a lot of detail. And then I love these. I love that you can turn these on. I think it makes it so realistic. And I got this. This was the first and last time I was at the Houston store before it closed. And I got this on that visit. I got some puppies. So that's it, guys. That's the full tour. You got to see everything. And the next time that we take a tour, it'll be in the new doll room. I hope you'll check back to see the changes and let me know your thoughts on what you think about the new space and how it compares to the old doll room. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.